get to showcase their work.
Melanie Hudson is a rock star single parent, a personal care assistant for special needs children, and recent college graduate. She struggles to make ends meet each month for her 17-year-old daughter and herself, while suffering from glaucoma.
Pastel Corbett is a 29-year-old artist in Sacramento who uplifts and inspires others through her art and charitable acts within the community. For 4 years, Pastel has passed out care bags to the homeless in our community through a yearly event called Give Back Sac. She encourages volunteers in the Sacramento area to donate items, money, and time to assemble and hand out sacks filled with basic hygiene products, socks, hats, and gloves to the homeless. The first year Pastel did this, she gave out 50 sacks. This past year, she was able to give out more than 250.
Robin Mellon is a superhero to hundreds of homeless children she serves every year at Metropolitan Ministries in Tampa. Over 12 years ago, Robin found Metropolitan Ministries and became the director of school-age programs. Robin transformed the after-school program from a one-room play space to a multifaceted, trauma-informed, nationally accredited program.
Lindsay Staywick is a true inspiration to the community of Indianapolis through her work as a youth program manager for the Domestic Violence Network. In 2008, Lindsay's high school friend was brutally murdered by her boyfriend. This tragedy inspired Lindsay to study social work in college and fueled her passion to ensure the youth in the community don't fall victim to an unsafe relationship. In the past 2 years, Lindsay has taught more than 4,000 students about the warning signs of dating abuse and how to engage in a healthy relationship.
Tamar Manasseh is a native Chicago woman who sees the violence and disruption threatening to tear her hometown apart, and she has taken matters into her own hands. Fed up with the shootings in her neighborhood, Tamar assembled a literal army of moms and set out to take back the streets of crime-riddled Inglewood. Tamar started out by simply sitting on the street corner for hours in an attempt to dissuade shooters, and it worked. And more residents joined. As a result, MASK, Mothers Against Senseless Killings, was born.
Sandra Young is the founder of the Mixteco Indigena Community Organizing Project, which unites Indigenous leaders and allies to strengthen the Mixtec and Indigenous immigrant community in Ventura County. After joining the staff at Las Islas Medical Clinic, Sandra recognized that there was a cultural and legal divide in the concept of healthcare between Indigenous Mixtec farm workers and our Western medicine. This is why she founded her nonprofit, to build community leadership, education and training programs, language interpretation, health outreach, and cultural promotion for the Mixtec community.
Mrs. Beauty Baldwin is a native of Baldwin County, Georgia. In 1984, Beauty made history by becoming the first African-American female superintendent in the state of Georgia. Beauty was appointed by Governor Joe Frank Harris to chair the Georgia Board of Medical Assistants, and Governor Roy Barnes appointed her to the Georgia Board of Adult Literacy. Beauty places the highest importance on serving the community close to home.
What makes Mary a superhero is the way she looks past an individual's disabilities and sees instead what each person would be capable of if someone gave them a chance. She gives them that chance.
The name of her program is Mighty Kids, because Robin sees the superhero in each and every child that resides in this shelter. Every day she serves humbly with her whole heart and is a passionate advocate for the needs of homeless children.
Pastel also honors a deserving mom each Mother's Day. She finds these women through social media. This year's mom was a cancer patient whose husband was recently shot and paralyzed. After receiving a full day of pampering, gifts, and shopping with Pastel, the mom told her, "You made my year. You brought me back to life."
When a study identified the most dangerous individual intersection in Chicago, Tamar and her army moved to that neighborhood on the west side of Chicago in an attempt to give that neighborhood some peace.
Lindsay also works part-time with the Community Health Network to provide resources to victims of sexual assault. She works day after day to make sure people know they matter and that there are people who will help them.
Unfortunately, Dr. Brown was diagnosed with brain and kidney cancer 5 months ago. underwent brain surgery, and the removal of a kidney. She took a few months off and went right back to working for the community. I look at this lady in awe.
In 2016, a new Gwinnett County Elementary School was opened in Beauty's name. Beauty P. Baldwin Elementary in Norcross, Georgia, is the first school to be named after a living educator.
Tia enlisted in the National Guard at 27 years old to serve her country and has taught my kids to be the most patriotic 3 and 5-year-olds you will ever meet.
Melody takes time out to work with Philabundance to raise awareness of hunger, showing others in her situation that there's no shame in needing help. She believes in the power of giving.
Sandra is also involved in the Taquillo Scholarship Fund, which seeks to support highly motivated students who share this commitment to serve their communities. As you climb, may you lift your community with you.
Dr. Brown made a statement to me the other night. I was wondering if I had lived, but after seeing all the awards on my wall for community service, yes, I have lived because I've been out there working for my community.
Lindsay is a leader who will never stop thinking about how to change the culture of violence in a positive way for our community.
Mary's gift increases exponentially with each life she touches. I am so grateful for everything Mary does to make the world a better place.
Pastel goes above and beyond for family, friends, and strangers.
It is my joy and my honor to nominate Robin Mellon as my real-life superhero.
I hope you will consider my wife because she does a lot, not only for our community, but also for our home.
Beauty says, serving kids has been my mainstay my entire life. We're put on earth to do one thing, and that's to serve.
Paige inspires me to give more of my heart and to view the world through eyes that have no boundaries.
In the face of real danger, Tamar is Chicago's very own